What's up, YouTube? It's James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on the other side of midnight, heading into Tuesday morning. I'm doing pretty good myself. I'm a little bit drowsy, but I saw this story right here that I want to bring to you guys before I, retire for the evening. Last week, I did a video about some Brazilian women, you know, huddled up, jumping up and down in Brazil, while they were celebrating their birthday. Somebody were, among the pack. And all of a sudden, the ground broke loose and released them into a hole. You understand what I'm saying? And I made the point then, the Most High ain't down with us celebrating birthdays. I think basically, looking over the whole entire situation, just like he feels about holidays, I think he feels the same way about birthdays. It's like idolatry to him. You know what I mean? Basically, when you do your birthday and everything, instead of, showing honor and glory to him or what have you, you're doing it to yourself. And if you recall, the Most High do say that he is a jealous God. You understand what I'm saying? So, I know people going to do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? But as for me, I've gave that up a long time ago. Even when I was a kid, I felt funny about doing it. You know what I mean? But like I say, people are going to do what they want to do. While I was doing research on this particular story right here, I come across so many stories where people were actually killed celebrating their birthdays. You know what I mean? Some shot. One woman was actually, celebrating her birthday. She was driving somewhere. She got severed in half. Got hit by another car and got severed in half. I'm telling you guys some very, very gruesome stories. But this particular one that I come up across, wow, it took the cake. It says here, Dayton woman killed by nail on birthday trip to Fort Myers during Hurricane Ian. She got killed by a nail that was flung through the air by Hurricane Ian. Now, to me, that is the Most High trying to get our attention, okay? Because after all, the Most High give these spirits orders, to make hurricanes, do hurricanes or tornadoes, all kinds of things that are called natural disasters. There's nothing natural about them, okay? So to me, this was a direct message, and I think the fact that I know that the Most High is coming, and shortly, like he says, as a thief in the night, we're going to see more and more things like this happen, where people will just say it's a freak accident, okay? But it's nothing freakish about it. Let's get into this story right here. It says, an Ohio mom was killed on her birthday trip to Florida during Hurricane Ian when the storm tore down the roof of the place she was staying, and a nail pierced her main artery, her family said. Nichelle Harris Miles traveled to Fort Myers from Dayton with 3 other women, her sister, her cousin, and a friend, the week after she turned 40 years old, on September 23rd, WHIO reported. Shortly after they arrived, the Category 4 monster slammed into the Sunshineville state, where it hit Fort Myers particularly hard and tore off the roof of their room, according to WLWT. Harris Miles' cousin, Channel Maston, described the freakish manner in which the woman was killed. See, they see use a freak accident, but when you know the Most High, you know what time it is. To continue, we strapped ourselves to each other with a sheet laid on the mattress. That water came out that floor so fast, so quick, the roof was smashing us. Maston told WLWT, man, I know that was a trip. We tried to kick off the roof and lay on the mattress. It kicked off that roof so that roof wouldn't smash us. And the roof went and we went. The Dayton resident told the news outlet. We started calling people before the water really started rising, Maston said. We called 911. We called 211. We called everybody to get us out of there, and nobody came, she added. Okay. This is the lady right here, I guess, that was, killed on Nichelle Harris Miles, who had just turned 40, and she was celebrating her birthday, Now, there's no doubt that more than likely, if she hadn't went, to Florida, this never would have happened to her. You know what I mean? And it's just things that just happen, I guess. But I'm real leery about this situation about celebrating birthdays now. Condolences to the family, just the same. But to continue here, during the pandemonium, Harris Miles was fatally struck. She got trapped under. A nail pierced her main artery, Maston told the station. She just turned 40, September 23rd. She just turned 40. She died 9 days after her birthday. Another cousin, Doria Lloyd, told WHIO that the family in Ohio had just talked with Harris Miles before tragedy struck. We were getting them in good spirits, and we were telling them to be safe and all that. And then Wednesday, we just didn't hear back from them, she told the station. So, wow. One of those things, just leaves you kind of speechless, The Dayton, Ohio woman was visiting the Sunshine State to celebrate her 40th birthday. To continue here, here's Miles' friend Laquita Hurd, who was on the ill-fated trip, told WHIO that she had to watch her slowly die while they were being inundated by water amid the violent wind. I personally will never be the same again, she told the outlet after returning from Florida on Saturday. Went for peace and came back broken, lost, confused, guilty, Hurd said. On Sunday, the local community in Dayton held a balloon release to remember Harris Miles. The children would be mostly affected. They no longer have a mother, family friend Will Caruso told News 2. Okay? Sad situation. And we're looking at the devastation right here. I guess this is where they were, and it says here, the hurricane tore off the roof of the building the women were staying in during the tragic trip. Okay? Yeah, that devastated, man. That Hurricane Ian killed a lot of people, but hey, it's the Most High's will. When things like this happen, that's just who you have to chalk it up to. He said he kills and he makes alive. So that's just what it is. Who are we to, what can we do about it? Nothing. But just pray, and be humble and pray that it don't be us. Basically, that's what it is. In conclusion here, it says she was a loving type of person. She passed love wherever she went. He told WHIO. She touched a lot of souls. On Monday, the death toll from Hurricane Ian continued to mount amid ongoing rescue and recovery efforts, with NBC upping its grim total to 87. Okay? 87 people, lives, going from that hurricane. I guess they had to count hers because after all, it, was associated with, the hurricane, You just have to look at it like, when that roof fell, that one nail, okay, pierced her artery. And now she's no longer here. on this side of the universe. It's just what it is. So, yeah, all I'm saying is this. I know people are going to do what they want to do in references to celebrating birthdays, but, beware. You are forewarned, for those of us that not only are believers, but we know, okay, what time it is. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this particular story right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And people, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched, simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.